Hello everybody, this is Pam at the Paper Outpost, and here we are with the next section of our transformation of an old book into a junk journal. We've already inserted our hidden spine, which is nice and flush against the spine of the book. And we have a very nice journal that opens nice and flat, and it is ready for decorating. So now we just have a lot of fun decorating it. And I'm going to show you a few tips and tricks along the way, because a lot of people have questions about how to decorate a book, or they're looking for some ideas. So I thought with this particular book, this is something that you might want to do. If you find an old book that you really like, you like the cover, maybe you want to honor some of the pages that are in the book. So I'm going to take a quick look through and just pick out some pages that I think might be fun to add to our book. And there's many ways we can do this. So I think I'm going to maybe salvage, there's an interesting front page here. It has the 1905 publishing date on it. It has the explanation of the national magazine that why this book was created. It was a collection of poems and thoughts and stories for many people. I thought that was kind of fun. And here's how he's going to give $10,000 for Heartthrobs, the stories. And I thought that was kind of fun. So let me go ahead and I will tease this out of the book. I'm pretty sure it will probably just tear out pretty easily, but I'm going to use a craft knife just to give myself a nice flush cut. Let me move the book before I cut the book. Okay. Can you see? Am I in shot? Yep. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I have these pretty pages that I can work with, and you may want to take a look through the rest of your book. Maybe it has some beautiful illustrations, something like that you would like to work with. Just something to think about. Okay, that released a lot of those, but oh, what did it bring us down to? Some lovely illustrations, and those might be very fun to incorporate in the book. Actually, the first page has this beautiful picture of Grandma. And then here's another grandma with a little girl. That's very nice too. So I might use that as well. Let me put that in my pile. This is just my thought process, and I'm going to go through and approach doing this. This obviously you don't have to do this part, but I just think this book is so cool. I definitely want to honor it. And look how beautiful that image is. Oh, yeah. Yes, yeah. I want to spend my days doing that. Just standing around reading poems and heartthrob stories so we can all have a lot of fun. Yep, okay, let me cut this out. Your book may or may not free its pages easily. You might have to like talk to it a little bit and say, hey, you're coming with me, kind of thing. It might tear. You can trim it up after. It all depends what you want to do with your pages. Okay, let's just take a quick flip through. And I think I probably want to use some of these poems and stories as well. Mothers. Oh, that's nice. For all these, that's nice. Crossing the bar. Okay, there's no bad poem, so let's just take some poems. Let's see if I tear it. So, oh, it's not so bad. Okay, yeah, I get a lot of the poem left. So let me just take At Home. That's a nice one. And nice. There's another picture. Looks like Jesus. And here's pretty. Oh, mother and baby. That's very pretty. Okay, we'll put that as a possibility. Oh, I love the caramel color here, so maybe I'll take some of this. This is a copy of a letter written a few days before the decease of this amiable and gifted poet. Oh, that's interesting. All right, well, we'll see if we can honor you a little bit, Mr. W.C. Campbell. And I think that's a good start. We can always come back and get more. And this is a great resource, this book block, for making things in your journal. So let's use that as a possibility for papers and things like that. Here's just some extras that fell out. All right, so this is what we have. Oh, and I also have the fly sheets, the first and last book page. We can do something with that. This has a very cool texture. I don't know if I showed this to you, but see? Little alligator-like texture. That's kind of cool, right? And we can have a lot of fun playing with that as well. So here is our book. And okay, let's make a few things just with these things, and then we can place them different places in the book. But then we'll go ahead and decorate the book, and I'll show you a couple of tips and tricks I use to decorate books. Okay, so first of all, let's see. I think Grandma's so pretty. All right, we might have to cut Grandma out. Where's my little cutter thingy? Okay, come here, cutter thingy. All right, now this is going to be a slow crafting. kind of just watching me do this if this is of interest to you. It's not the fast crafting thing, but I'm just going to cut out Grandma here. I think she's sweet. Reminds me of my grandma a little bit. I can't see a darn thing, can you? Okay, let me back up. Okay. Cutting Grandma out. And we have options of what we can do with Grandma. Grandma could be about 1,000,001 things in this journal. But let's just get her started. We're going to save all these little scraps because you never know. You know what I mean? You never know. I love this old aged paper, and it can come in handy for clusters, collage, and all sorts of fun things. So we'll just put that over there. Just don't know where we're going with Grandma right now. All right. Oh, not quite. There we go. All right, Grandma came out very nicely. But Grandma, you go sit right there for a second. Let me get your friends. I love these two ladies here. That's beautiful. Let's bring you into the fold. You are going to be part of this book forever. Yep, that's right. Sunshine? Oh, he's right here snuggled in my, I got him on my sweater. It's a little chilly here in Florida this morning, so he's in his bed in his little sweater, and I'm sure he'll have something to say a little bit later. Okay. Gonna leave the little writing down there. There is ever a song somewhere, my dear. Okay, so it's just nice and inspirational. Maybe I'll leave that tab. Let's see, does this paper, can I fold it without it completely falling apart? Yes, there's integrity to this paper. I'm gonna shave that off, make it flush. Oh, that didn't go so well. Never did like these cutters. Okay, but anyway, we have that, and we can play with that. We can maybe make it a flip or a fold, and actually that shows that picture then, but it's upside down. Okay, well, we'll just figure that out as we go. Unsure at this point. All right, no commitments have to be made. You can take your time. This is a beautiful one. I love this mother and child. Okay, let's try this. Let's blow away. Okay, we're going to use 3 images from the book. Oh, wait. We have 4 signatures. Maybe I should get another image if there is one. Then I'd have one for each signature, which would be really cool. And it might just work out like that. It doesn't have to. There's no laws here, no rules. We're just playing with paper. We can do this any way we like. And here we go. So I hope you're having fun today. I hope are the papers calling you? Are you having fun with your papers? Okay, that's pretty too. So we've got Jesus on the back there. We'll keep him there. All right. We'll just fold that there because we might use it as a flap or a flip or something. Don't know, so I'm just leaving the options. Going back to the book block. All right, looking in here. I'm probably using the wrong name for this, but you know what? You don't have to know all the names in order to create. Yeah, there you go. Book block, text block, signature block, whatever. There you go. Beautiful birds and some fishermen. Okay, so we have to make decisions, right? I like the birds. Let's go with the birds. I like the fishermen. Nothing wrong with good fishermen. But for this particular book, I think the birds. I might turn it into a nature book or, a Victorian style book. Who knows where this could go? Yeah, 1904, 1905. That was still Victorian times. I mean, it's right, kind of turn of the century, late 1800s, early 1900s, if I remember correctly. Oh, I can use a flap if I wanted to. So I think I'm gonna keep that little flapper. Maybe there's something we want to do with it. I don't know. Okay, let's move you out of the way. All right, off you go. There we go. And oh wait, we want some poems. Yes, let's cut up some poems so we have those at the ready. Maybe I'll take for mothers. The mothers. Yeah, that's a nice one. Let's take that one. Okay, you don't have to take the whole poem. You could take parts of the poem. You could take torn pages. They don't even have to be the exact page. You can totally have fun with it and just play with it. And there you go. Okay, here's a poem, Mothers. And who else is it? At Home. I like that one. Let's go at home. Home and hearth. Nothing wrong with a little good home and hearth. There's something very special about home, isn't there? You want it to be a place that you feel good coming in. As you saunter through the door, you feel like, this is a place I can relax and I'm welcomed. And it is no, that didn't go well, did it? Okay, now we have to make a critical decision. Well, it tore. Okay, let me show you. Because of this fabulous cutter, it tore. So I am going to just tear the rest because Well, we can. We're crafters and we can tear paper. And maybe I'm just going to tear the whole thing. Maybe it's going to give the torn look on this particular poem. There we go. Yeah. All right, so we have you. Okay, we're not sweating on it. Nope, we're moving on. You need to behave. All right, here's the taper, the interesting story. Let me put you down here more. Maybe it's not that sharp at the north end or something. Okay, that worked. Okay, it's a little story poem thing here. Oh, I don't like the sound of that. No, sometimes old paper does that. Yeah, it's just nasty. Okay. So this is where we come back in with the tear. You know, sometimes you just got to decide. What are you going to do? Are you going to use it, lose it, carry on? You know, it's all good. I'm tearing. I like the torn look anyway. You know that. Okay, here we go. All right. So there we go. And I thought maybe I could use this to back some of these on. Now let's check width. Well, we know this page has to fit inside this book, right? So that's good. So the width should be fine. But we might make it a little skinnier. Maybe a little skinnier. I'm not using you. Hello. I'm not using that thing. I'm going over to my guillotine. I'm going to trim this. All right, I'm over here and I'm trimming. I'm just going to make it, no, come back over here. Yeah, this is what happens. I got to make sure this fits first of all. Yeah. Okay, so let's put you on there like that. Actually, no, I like that a lot. You would look nice on there too. I could ink you up and it would look nice. I could put one on the front, one on the back. Oh, now I'm making little booklet things. Look at me. That happens. That happens. All right, actually, let's not trim it. Okay, here we go. Not trimming it. I'll put you. Oh, maybe I could put a picture on the front. Oh, let's see. A little wide, but I think it'll make it. I think. Oh, I'd have to trim a little. Let me see the girls. Let's see the ladies. Oh, they're very pretty. Yes, my daughter. Okay. Oh, we could even leave the flap. We could do that. Yes, let's do that. Okay. And we're just goofing off and having fun at this point. This is just creative, reckless abandon going on. That basically means we have no predetermined direction, and we're just off. What do we got? Walnut stain ink, and a direction. Having fun. Yeah. Okay. Going to bring out some black soot because we'll probably need that. And I guess that means it's time to grab your daubers. So everybody, grab a dauber. Grab a dauber. Daubers. Okay, now let's see. Okay, well, that's upside down. Well, no matter how I slice that, that's going to be upside down. But since this is a fragile piece of paper, maybe I could back it with something. Oh, that's kind of cool. Make it a little stronger there. Yeah, that's kind of neat because it's like stormy, and this is at home. The rain is sobbing on the wold. We can't read that. The rain is sobbing on the wold. Does that mean world? Wold? All right, all you literary aficionados, jump in there. What's the wold? Is that the world? I know Wald, W-A-L-D, I think in German means wood, like the woods, the forest. Yeah, I think so. I could be wrong, but I'm rolling with it. I'm going to stick that there. It feels like it wants to be there. All right, let's pull out some really super fancy glues. Okay, no, they're not super fancy glues, but they just work really well. I think I'm going to use my Fabrifix. So if those of you who have not seen Fabrifix, clear silicone glue, fabric to fabric, fabric to paper, paper to paper, works really well. Okay, doesn't cause too much wrinkling of your papers, which is nice. You can totally use any glue here, but you might get a little wrinkling, but let it dry, and sometimes the wrinkles go away, sometimes they don't. But this is very fast. This is like a liquid, or it's not like, it is a liquid, of course, but it kind of works like a hot glue, but it's not hot, which is really, really nice. Okay, so that's a way that you can actually use your backgrounds, and even though you're not using it for the image, you're just using it for the aesthetic. Yes, that's what we're doing. Okay, so I'm going to put this here. That's going to go very nicely there. I use Fabrifix. I put it in a clear icing, Sugar Bell's icing piping bottle, just so I get a nice thin distribution of the glue. Try to get it close to the corners. Okay, now this is already going to have good contrast, so I'm not going to ink it because I have pop. I like pop. You don't have to ink. Inking is never mandatory. If you enjoy inking, ink your heart out. If you don't enjoy inking, don't ever ink again. I want you to have fun, no matter what you do. Okay, so Now we have this. Oh, that's very nice, Pam. That's very nice. Okay, so we're still on the outside of this little thing. Okay, so that means we could still put something in here. What's Grandma doing? Okay, Grandma, you want to come in for a ride? No, we were going to put you in different... Did I? Yeah, no, we're going to put you in a different section of the book. Okay, we don't have any... We do we have... Oh, we have a poem already. Okay, so that opens like that. Let's put a little something that shows that it opens that way. All right, I am getting a little something. I got some bling, you know. You may or may not want to use bling, but I think I'm just going to use a little something here. I'm probably going to put just the tiniest dot of glue. I like to reinforce with these because sometimes the glue isn't that strong on here. The hardest thing is getting it off your finger and onto the place. Now, wise crafters would say, get a tweezer, you dummkopf. What are you doing? Wait, here we go. But no. I'm of the old school, and I like to figure it out with my fingers. There we go. So what is that? Oh, it's a little something there. Maybe that means I should open it. Yes, that's what that means. I don't know if people figure that out, but that's what that means in my world. Okay. So now the question is, we have this area, and then we also have that. Oh, that's very nice. Maybe I'll leave this for writing so that they can write what they like. But maybe an inspirational word or something to give them a little nudge. Sometimes they need a little kick in the hiney, you know what I mean, to get them going. And that's okay. It's all right, because they don't know. You know, they've never come across a junk journal before. They're like, what on earth? All right, I'm going to take my black soot and my little stamperoonie. And I'm just going to stamp it. Yeah, okay. Now it's got a rough surface, so we might get a weird look. Okay, make sure you do it the right way, Pam. Put it down. Probably the wrong way to do it. Okay. Okay, now it's very wet. Dry little thing. I'm just going to leave it blank because I want the person to have places to write things. I think that's good. And I love the caramel color. And that's what you got to do. You got to sit here and blow it. Or you just leave it open, and then you come back and do something with it later, which might not be a bad idea since we're filming. All right, so we'll carry on. And let's make something out of this one. Okay, now this one, I want to make it in, I want to have at least 2 journal cards out of this. So I'm going to cut this in half. Here, I'm over here and I'm cutting it in half. It is just about 7 3/4. So that would be, oh, what's that, 3 1/8 or something like that? 3 and... Not quite 3, I don't know. Do you know what I mean? It's like pretty close. That looked like half. There we go. There we go. Let's see how well I did. Not bad. Not bad. Yeah, so basically cut it in half. And I think I'm going to get my little, you know, these things, corner chomper cutter thing. This is for single sheets. Probably does better at 1. So it already has 1 rounded corner, so I'm just going to roll with that. And you could make pockets or tucks or whatever you like, but this one is going to be a journal card because I really want the people to feel, retract the craft knife, don't forget that, it's very important, to feel the roughness on both sides of this paper, so I don't want to glue it down. I'm just going to trim this off, the old hand method. Okay, and did I get all the corners? Got all the corners. All right, so are you going to give me a problem? Let's see. Oh, not even going in there. All right, that's fine. I'm just going to trim the bottom little piece off and back. There we go. All right. So I hope we're relaxing and snuggling into a nice crafty day. Maybe it's chilly where you are, things like that. Okay, so now I have red, and then I have this beautiful baked vanilla color on that side. That's just dandy, isn't it? Okay, I think you want to be on here, but maybe you need to be this way. Yeah, I think you need to be this way. Now here's the thing. This doesn't fit really well, and I can either modify this to have it fit, or I can just let it overhang, you know, which I think I might do. I kind of like that little torn edge there. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to let it overhang. And I'm not going to ink it because I like the don't put the glue all the way down there, Pam, because it's going to overhang. But what if it breaks off? Well, it might use a delicate little piece of paper. There we go. Okay, so now we have that. All right, then we have this. That's very nice, right? Okay, so maybe we want to put a little topper on there. How about that? All right, let me grab my, oh goodness gracious, I have this giant box of laces because I couldn't figure out where else to put them. So let's see, what do we have? That would be very nice. Yep, that would work. Okay, what else do we have? Yeah, lots of stuff in here. I'm gonna pull some stuff out and play with it. Okay, what are you? You're just a little piece. Let's see. Maybe you're perfect. Maybe too small? I don't know. Let's see. We could do a squish. You know, like the squish. Somebody asked me if I could show how to wrinkle a ribbon. So let's see if we can do that. And maybe we'll use seam binding. Here's some coffee dyed seam binding. Let's see if it'll work with this. Maybe not the right color. Maybe we want not coffee dyed, more contrast. Yeah, maybe this one. All right, let's just try it and see what happens. Okay, here we go. I'll move this so you can see. All right, and okay, with the expertise and deftness of somebody who has no idea what they're doing, I am going to now. Okay, now you probably want to smoosh this a little because that's going to bleed right through. But we're gonna wrinkle this up upon itself. Let me go closer so you can see the fabulousness of this technique. Okay, so there, it's bleeding through as predicted. But now we're gonna wrinkle. It's kind of like a wrinkle hold, yeah. And I'm hoping it's going to grab because it's kind of a rough paper underneath. So yeah, just kind of squish it as you go. Just give the glue a chance to adhere. Sometimes if you have a lot of glue down, it's going to take a second or two. And I'll show you what to do if you have major bleed through, which apparently I do, which, you know, I mean, it happens, you know, it happens. Okay, so, okay, that's pretty much the technique. Okay, so, you know, let's say we want to deal with the bleed through, and that's even with Fabrifix glue, because we didn't want that to happen, but it did, and then we got to figure our way out of it, and what are we going to do? We're going to cover it up. That's what we're going to do. Okay, here we go. Here's a pink one. Here's a little pink ribbon. I think I'm just going to glue that across there. Maybe a brown one would be better. Okay, let's see if I got a darker one. I'm looking, or we could use green. I have this green trimmy stuff. That would be fun. All right, I feel like you're far away. Come closer. Okay, here we go. Okay. So I'm just going to take this. I'm going to glue her down. I'm going to cover it up, and glue her down. Okay, here we go. Oh, that's very cute. Okay, so that's about the right length. Let's take that apart from the rest of it. Okay, now we are going to glue. And we're coming with the glue that caused the problem in the first place. We're just going to glue right over this to give it something to glue to. Yeah. Now this stuff is kind of more, I want to say it's more like rayon or plasticky. It's not really plastic, but I don't think it's going to bleed through. That's what I'm letting you know. Okay, here we go. Laying it down. Use fingers as little tack points. Laying it down. Okay, come back. Little hand roller going on here. Try and smoosh down without peeling back up. That's a ticket. And then you have a few seconds to reorient to see if you covered all the spots you were trying to cover up. So now we have this little guy. Let me back you up just a little bit. Okay, he looks like that. And he's kind of cute, right? I mean, there's nothing that anybody could say that's bad about him. He's awesome. Do we want to, maybe the little red dots will be a theme through here. We could put a little red dot on you. All right, let's do that. We'll just have, okay, maybe we put the one here. Could use stickles, but I already used one of these, so I'm gonna make it a theme maybe with these. Yes. Okay, there we go. Now you have a little red dot. There we go. Okay. And it is Valentine's. You know, I'm totally not going to have this book done by Valentine's, but you know what I mean? It's a love book after that. Okay. And then what to do with the back? You could totally leave it plain. I think I'm going to come and do some hand lining just for fun. Let's see. What's this? Medium? That's probably too thick. Let's get a little marker. And where's the one here? Small. Okay. I'm going to use this one. It's called a Faber-Castell Small. Read that, Pam. Black 199 artist pen. Okay. So its tip looks like that. Okay. Now you can come here with a ruler and do that, but I kind of want to give it that old world feel. So I'm just going to use my hands. Scary, I know. But we're just going to try it, see what happens. And I think I'm just going to start with a dot. Let's stagger these a little bit, just for the interest of it. Okay. Dot. Am I still in shot? Yeah, okay. So there, we have that now. Now you could totally leave it as that, or you could put a little header on the top. And let me see if I can find something that would just look adorably cute up at the top. Oh, I think I found something. This flower. Yes, he said he wanted to come out and play. So here we go. Black soot and the flower. And we're just stamping. Hopefully I didn't get any on the edges. I think I did. Yeah. Oh. All right, now I need, where's a wet nap? Oh my, oh, there, I got my little baby white wet naps disappeared. I think I need to remove it off the edges because I think it's got, okay, here we go. We're trying. Going for broke here. Oop. Yeah, got this mark anyway. You know, sometimes we mice men, you know, whatever. That's just the way it goes sometimes. And if you want to get really all fancy town, you could also put a border up here at the top. And maybe you could actually come and put another green border, which would be very pretty. Or you could use an element from the book. Yeah, you could come along and put a little border of something across there at the top. That might be cute. Let's try that. I like using pieces from the book reincorporated back in the little items that we make. I don't know, it's just kind of fun. All right, here we go. Oh, no, it's covering up my rose. Give me a little shorter there. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Okay, you could ink this. Maybe we're in the place of inking now. Let's see. So that means I'm going to pull out my walnut stain. You can use vintage photo, gathered twigs, any old brown will do. And just thinking this might help. Just pop a little bit, and just fun ways that you can incorporate the book in the book. Okay, you can go like that, or you could also turn it around and have the rough part at the top. Let's see, what do you think? Have the rough part down? Yeah, I think so. Okay, I'm gonna glue this, and actually this one would probably be better with a Scotch Create glue stick. This is the glue stick I like to use because it's a nice juicy glue stick. And it's fat. They make skinny ones too, but I like the fat ones because be very careful when you're coming over here because this is delicate paper and it's easy to tear. Okay, let's try that. Put the wrinkles, or the torn side down. Seeing the full flower. Yeah, we're good. There we go. And we are good. Yeah, yep. There we go. And other side. And there we go. And that can be placed inside the journal. And here's the other one that we made. That's dry now, right? Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so here, let's finish this guy off. So you need something here. And it doesn't have to necessarily be something that was part of the book. You could like go off in a different direction here. So, oh, you know, I had this like, or you could use the book. Like maybe we can do a little book collage. That would be fun. I have this extra paper. I do love to use the book. Okay, let's use the book. Okay, I'm just going to make a little mini collage on the front of this. And somebody could do some extra writing. Let me get my, where's my baby ruler? I have a little, there you are. Come on, you little guy. I know I'm small, but I'm mighty. I know, everything has a voice around here. Why is that? I don't know. Okay, here we go. All right, now we have that. Okay, and I'm just going to build like a little collage along here because then I just feel like it. I don't know. It's just feeling good about it. I like the feel of this paper, and I just think it would be a fun thing to do. So here we go. We're using what we got, using the book in the book, just to honor the book a little bit because that's kind of fun. Oh, here's a different page. So this is the pages with the illustrations feel different than the pages with the writing. So I think we got to add some of these writing pages in there because they're going to be kind of cool feel. Okay, here we go. And I just use the old thumb technique. This is a little stronger paper, so I'm not so worried about it tearing. Not really worried. Just having fun here with you guys. So yeah, how's yours coming along? How's it looking? Are you liking it? You don't like it, but do something with it. Put a little more of this or a little more of that. You know what I mean? I'm gonna put another little layer there. Yeah, let's put some more down. I'm just gonna take it to the edge and see where we go. Almost to the edge. Doomp, but doomp. Yep. All right, here we go. Now, Okay, got it stuck to my finger now. It's all right. Let's see what we got. We have this. And well, what are you going to do with that, Missy? I think it's kind of cool, actually. And, you know, I don't know why. I'm compelled to do this. It's probably silly, but I'm going to do it anyway. Here I go. I'm going to grab my Stabilo 8045, like a aquarelle. It's like a dissolvable pencil. Just going to emphasize these layers. Yeah, okay. All right, now, I found my Q-tips. Hang on, gonna get them. I'm going to get my Q-tips. I don't want to turn off my, yeah, you found them? They were over here, silly. Okay, I don't want to turn off my thing because I'll probably disrupt it, and I don't want to do that. So just give me a second. I had them. They were right here. Where are they? I can't find them. You gotta be kidding me. They were right there. I'm like, oh, that's where your Q-tips are. You should know that. Yeah, yeah. Okay, can't find them. They were right here. I was sure of it. Not here anywhere. Nope. All right, we'll look later. Oh, the grand organization. Okay, so what we're going to do, you don't have a Q-tip. Use your finger. First get the paper off your finger. That'd be good. Okay, a little bit of water. Okay, and this will dissolve that stuff, which kind of gives it that cool old world smudgy, antique, vintagey kind of look. Like it's been around, you know what I mean? It's been around. So all of a sudden we have something that looks like that. That's completely different, right? Kind of cool though. And somebody could still come and write across that. Wouldn't that be fun to write on? I think it would be a total hoot and a total blast. Okay, so we have that. That closes there. Open, you see that. And then you open here. What do we have? Nothing. That's right. No, we have this. And then we have that. And you could put lines here, or you could leave it as is. I think I'm going to leave it as is because I want to have a little bit of different things to find as they go through. So some will have lines. And here's the first one we made. Okie dokie. So far away. Okay, this guy. And he has a lovely poem. And we have that. And we still have a few things to make, but I'm going to cut it off here because it's already 32 minutes. We have a piece of this left, which we will finish next time. And we have our pieces. So this is the incorporating pieces from the book clip. And we'll probably make a few more things together because I want to take you along for the whole ride. And there we go. So I hope you had fun here. And oh, Mr. Snuffles, do you have something to say? Mom, I always have something to say. You know me. Okay. All right. Well, let's see what this little guy can say. Okay. I'm totally disturbing the comfort zone. You know what I mean? We had some serious. Okay. I was really comfortable, and I'm just like now. Like this is how I was lying down, just like this. I was sleeping, and it was warm and comfy, and I had Mom's sweater. It was really nice. But I get to say hi to you guys. Hello, everybody. Hope you're having a lot of fun crafting. Take care. I'll see you next time. Mom, put me back in the bed, please. Okay, fine. All right, back in the sweater. It's not that cold anymore, honey. It's warm in the house. I know, but I like it. All right, so there you go, folks. I hope you had fun here. And thank you very much to everybody who purchased one of my journal bundles recently. I totally am appreciative of that. And they are in the mail and already on their way to you. So I hope you enjoy them very much. I am currently making more things for my Etsy shop. So if you weren't able to snag one of those, there will be more things coming. And I'm really having a lot of fun making a lot of different things lately. So I hope you enjoy what you see. And also for everybody who is new, if you haven't heard my videos, they come out Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, 7 a.m. Eastern Time. My podcasts come out Tuesdays and Thursdays. I have a free monthly email newsletter. Heck, if you haven't signed up for that, make sure you do because you get a free digital image emailed to you every month, along with a checklist of supplies, a note from the bookmaker, junk journal tips, updates from me, and also a peek at my new vintage digikits coming off that are printable downloads. Hey, if you don't have a printer at home, don't worry, you can still check out the printable downloads because, well, don't check out the printable downloads. Just give me a list of 10 kits that you want. Buy my print and mail option. That's right, I'll do the printing for you and I will stuff it into a nice envelope that will ship priority mail to you and you'll have it really quickly And so I would do those in batches of 10, so you know. So if you're trying to send me your list, just email me your list to pam@thepaperoutpost.com, or you can message me through Etsy your list. Either is fine. And if you have any questions, just let me know. Unfortunately, right now I'm not able just to do, like, I can't just print one set and send it out to you. It just doesn't work that way for me right now. But I can do them in batches of 10. So there you go. And I only need the first couple words of each DigiKit name to figure out what it is. So no problem. I have an Amazon shop. And hey, I have new sections in my Amazon shop. Along with my favorite tools and supplies section, I've added a book section for folks who are interested in books that junk journalers might like to make or pull or draw from, or you're going to find field guides, wildflower things, stickers. I mean, lots of fun things. It's a great place to get you started looking for your books. Sometimes on Amazon they will sell new or used editions, and you can see the picture, the front cover, the author, the publisher, all that type of thing. If you're trying to find the book elsewhere, it's a great source to take a peek at. And also, remember that you might be able to find much better prices elsewhere too, so just keep that in mind. There's a lot of online used book sellers, and just shop around, really shop around, because you can find completely different prices for the same book in many different locations. So try Abe Books, Better World Books, Thrift Books. I mean, there's a lot of online sellers. Just Google online used booksellers. You come up with a plethora, I tell you. And I also have a craft storage section. That's Holly and the Lovies in the other room having a grand time. They've just figured out that I'm talking with you guys and they want to have in on the action. So there they are. They're doing dandy. Everybody is grand. And Holly is an African Grey. And what else? Yes, I have a craft storage section now in my Amazon shop. So if you're looking for something with little tiny drawers or things like that to store your stuff, I put some things that you might like to check out there if you're interested in that. And also I have a Facebook group if you're having fun doing, we do weekly and monthly challenges over there. And we also just love seeing what you guys make from these videos. You're a great source of inspiration for me and for the paper loving community. So thank you for the efforts that you take to make comments and post your pictures and that. And you're also just welcome to join and lurk. There's no problem with that as well. And what else? I sell FUNDLEs, which are collections of old papers, antique and vintage papers, ledger papers, postcards, receipts, checks, also some interesting vintage book pages, also some hand-dyed paper, a whole mix-mash of fun things to make junk journals with, and they come in packs of 100 pieces, and I mail those off to you. So if you're interested in that, check out my FUNDLEs in my Etsy shop. And I think there's some links around if you're looking for that. And also, all the links are in the description box down below. If you had fun or find value, please like, subscribe, and share. And don't forget I have a merchandise shop where you can find t-shirts and sweatshirts and hoodies and totes and mugs and fun things like that related to the Paper Outpost. And remember, most of all, that fun can be simple. And create with reckless abandon, everybody. And I will join you on this journey of decorating this book very soon. We will carry on together. You can use any book for this journey if you want to jump aboard. So thanks so much. Have a blast, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.